Hello there. Yeah. So 1993, yeah. I'm responding to an ad to play with a signed band who's looking for a guitar player. I do get a call back from a gentleman named Rick Parker, who I was stoked to hear from because he was in Lions and Ghosts, which was a band I loved. From a couple years before, they had a song on K-Rock. I saw them play at the Brent Event Center at UCI. They're a very cool band. But anyway, so I drove up to meet with Rick to see if I would be a good fit. So we just kind of sat and played and listened to his songs and talked about the gig. Strictly, like I wasn't a songwriter. So as a songwriter, my hands were tied in this situation. But hearing his songs, it's a good thing because his songs are friggin' amazing. Like, absolutely Bowie, Beatles, that type of style, like just great writing. So it was a great opportunity to learn from him, and he could play guitar like a rock star as well. So there I was learning too. His band, which was pretty cool, which ended up being initially we were playing with Luke from Silverjet, who was his bass player, and Eric, who was his drummer, Eric Scotus. Eric was great. And then he was bringing in the band that he was going to be presenting to Epic, his label, to Michael Goldstone. So I was going to be his guitar. Brent Muscat from Faster Pussycat was rhythm guitar. Dominique Davalos from, I don't know who she was playing with at the time, but she was a rock star. And she ended up playing with Kathy Valentine of the Go-Go's. But she came in and she played bass. So the band was ridiculously cool. I felt like it was a great band to be a part of. So we played a few gigs, and then we ended up recording some tracks, and then going to play the Troubadour as a showcase for Michael Goldstone of Epic. And the idea was for them to see us, and maybe Rick gets the band approved or gets some feedback. The gig went good. At the end of the show, Rick and I were talking, and he said, "Yeah, they think you look really young." And I said, "Well, I am really young, So we can't fight that. But he told me he thought, hey, I think good things will happen for you someday. So I kind of took that, hey, this is going to be my last show with Rick Parker and the Lazy Stars. Great name, by the way. So driving home, I just, was grateful for learning from him and for the opportunity to play with those freaking rock stars at that age. And then I got a call from Luke, who was the bass player before. He was in Silverjet, and he said, hey, consider playing with us. We need a guitar player. Our guitar player's leaving. So anyway, this story gets more exciting. But that was my first experience in LA. And as a songwriter, you really haven't done it until you've gone to LA. Even though I was just out there learning. It's great to play with people who inspire you. And that was one of those experiences. So to be continued.